second and just one.
Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
One receiver left, three to the right.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Drop deep, drop deep.
Manning to throw. He gets it complete to Harris. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Manning now on first down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Sterling Moore. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So after the INT, it's Breeze. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
Nothing between these two teams for 4 quarters. Here we go to begin overtime. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Saints coming out now to take the field. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
They've had to battle it all day, but I know what you're saying. In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
That was a classic example of trying to run with the ball without securing the catch. He was thinking about those rack yards instead of making the catch first and then taking off.
Ten yards still left on second down. They come up with one back. That's Ingram. Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. Left side and caught by Flainer. And he's brought down. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
The evaluation process in today's NFL does not take into account as much bulk as it does speed. And that's what we're seeing with the linebacker position. Those guys that can run, they can play at any spot because they can make plays on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage.
So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down. Now Breeze throwing on second down. Caught by Snead over the middle. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 7, and just like that, it's third down. And this time they go underneath for a simple pitch and catch.
And not only do you get the pitch and catch, Brandon, but you're able to keep the receiver moving when you hit him with the drag route.
Let's see what the defense dials up here. 3rd and 4. From the gun on 3rd down, Breeze. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Damon Harrison in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And with a play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. They'll be left with just 1 remaining here at OT. And we're back. The offense had a chance to talk things over. We'll see what they come up with here on this next play. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now Breeze. And it is incomplete. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Giants are going to take over in great field position. Well, you feel the excitement build on those 4th down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on 4th down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on 4th down. And he'll give it here to his running back. Going to get this inside the 30. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives him a new set of downs.
Well, that run is exactly what you expect from someone of his stature. This is a big back, so you expect him to break some tackles and gain some additional yardage. And it pays dividends, not just for himself as the game goes on, but for his team. Because when he can break down defenses and allow that type of production to happen, it also opens up the passing game in a big way, because at some point, you got to start bringing extra defenders to the line of scrimmage to try and slow him down.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Now a handoff here to his running back. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Second down following the run. What can Manning do now with his drive? It's brought in by Harris. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. So completion on 2nd down, that brings up 3rd. 2 minutes to go here in overtime. We'll be back after this. And they'll run it here. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18.
Holding offense.
So he got his hands a little too far outside. The ref caught him, threw the flag. Offense needs 11. Have to think pass here on 3rd down. Throwing is Manning on 3rd down. Over the middle to Beckham. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and a game winner in OT. We needed extra time to decide this one. The rushing score in OT finishes it off, but all throughout, really just a great game to witness.
I agree, and the whole time we were watching and working on this game, I had it in the back of my head. We could get to overtime. Just the way this game went, the ebb and flow of it all. And then to get there and finish it what I would call an old school way, a running play, because in today's NFL, we throw the ball to ring the bell, don't we?
Not there. They ran it in. And again, just a great, great game that we bore witness to. So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.